Okay, this is my second time to try to record this video because I tried to record it using OBS and like switching between scenes, and it was a nightmare. So I'm not skilled enough with OBS to do that. So we're not going to do that. All right, but let's get started on our workout tracker. So I'm going to create a new Next.js project. So I think it's npx create next app 14. We're going to use version 14 because version 15 uses React 19, and I don't want to use React 19 yet. I want to use React 18. So React 18 is built into Next 14. So lots of numbers there. So we're going to call this exec tracker. I'm going to accept all the defaults, enter. We're going to let this build here. Shouldn't take too long to get a new project going. I made this really big. That was my horror timer for the last video. We'll start another 25-minute video, okay? So let's cd into exec tracker, and we will open our code editor there. I already have it on this screen going. So we have all of our system files here. Let's see if we can make that at least a little bigger on that side. And yes, I think this will work for what we're doing. We can also move around. So let's take a look at our inspiration or our source document and come up with a list of what we should do. So let's say this mvp.text. So what I want to do right now is basically synthesize this into like just a list of what we're going to do. So we're going to do the must have, should have, could have, and won't have. Right? So if we're going to make a workout tracker, we must be able to track workouts. Right? That seems pretty self-explanatory. But what goes into a workout? So let's see what we have over here. We have visualization, tracking. We have, can I go left? I can't go left. Components, item 1, 2, 3. What to track? Reps, sets, weight, date, activity, distance, rating adjustment, completion, history comparison, machine use, location, and instructional. Ooh, that's a really good idea. Instructional GIF video. So, yes, let's go through those one by one. So track workouts. Workouts will have a set of activities. So we need to definitely track the activities. I'll call them movements. So we need to track movements. So these should be like, i.e. Dumbbell deadlift. I can't type. Dumbbell deadlift, squat, whatever. Okay, so each movement is going to have a certain amount of reps. So track reps. And each rep is going to have a certain amount of weight. Track weight. Right? So our workouts will have like 5 movements. And each movement will have a certain amount of reps. And each rep will have a certain amount of weight that we do. So that's kind of how that hierarchy is spelled out, I think. I think in the beginning, we're just going to start with like 4 static workouts. So I think the user should select a workout, and this could be like chest, back, legs, arms, etc. So like 4 workouts that target those muscle groups, and each of those workouts has a certain set of movements, and each movement has the reps, each reps has the weight. Okay, so that takes care of most of the top of our list. Reps, sets, weight, date and time. I think that's great. Yes, we need to know when we're doing this. We've completed. Distance, I think we're gonna stick with gym workouts right now, so we're not gonna do any like running or cardio or anything like that. We're just gonna stick for the MVP to like stuff you do on the machines and with barbells and stuff. Rating / adjustment, I think that is fantastic. I think because you want to track your workout, and then the next week you want to know how much weight you did and how that weight affected you. I'm going to put that under should have. So So rating of set. So like I completed, user completes 100 pounds, rates 1 out of 3 or something, like unhappy, content, or happy, or something like that. Completion, yeah, I think that goes once you get to the end of the workout, you want to save that data that you completed it. Okay. History comparison, I think that's great. I think it should have, I think at this time for the MVP, it's just going to list all workouts completed, right? So list all the workouts completed. And that should be the extent of like history and comparison for the MVP. Now later down the line, we'll build this out further where it'll have much more like diagnostics and stuff like that. Machines used, I don't think for right now that's as important, because we're just talking about the gym. Just go to the gym. You can do your chest workout, you can do your back workout, you can do your legs workout, you can do your arms workout, wherever you want. And so that's kind of less important for this version. Now we'll probably change that in the future. Location, we just did that. Instructional gift, I think that's great. I think that's super great, but it's not a must-have. So let's put that under. Maybe it's like a YouTube link next to movement, or let's not actually write that out like that. Let's say link to instruction, and this is like a YouTube link to video or something like that. YouTube link to a short. Maybe it just does like a YouTube search for the name of the movement or something like that. Features, creating, saving objects. I think it could have that. I think it's crucial eventually, if this app is going to get used by anyone else but 2 people, that the user needs to be able to create their own workouts, right? Like these are going to be static in the beginning for the MVP. Like you're just going to be able to select these 4. But I think it's imperative that the user be able to like go in there and create their own workouts. It's going to be a lot of forms and a lot of database. So I think in the MVP we are going to put that under could have. So create custom workouts depending on what we do. Okay. Rule sets, notes. I think notes, it won't have notes. I think that the extent of what we should do along notes is like the rating. I think the rating kind of like tells us. Status tracker. The way I'm interpreting that is like, if you want to do like a 6-week split, right? You want to do chest, back, legs, arms for 6 weeks and like track that status. I think that's going to be incredibly important and cool. But for the MVP, we won't do that. The other way that I could interpret status tracking is like tracking the workout status here. So like, and we'll put that under should have. So like, as the workout goes, show status of whole workout. So like, i.e. completed 1 of 5 movements or something like that. I think that is a cool feature that should be there. Okay. So where are we next? Progress bar, import, export. That's super cool. We should be able to export data. It won't be in the MVP. Or import workouts. Ooh, what if like we could connect this to ChatGPT and like user pace workout and AI creates workout in app. So like if I find something on mensfitness.com or whatever, and it's a workout, I can paste that in there and AI will like put it into this format. That seems like an advanced feature, definitely not in the MVP. And then sounds. Sounds are hard in a web app and annoying in a web app. If it was like a native desktop app or something like that, I think that would be cool. But for now, I think just for that is fine. Okay, let's see what else we got in this document. Yes, I like this. Breadcrumb would be cool. We're gonna do this as a mobile app. This looks like desktop-y, but we're gonna do this as a mobile app. That would be crazy to have, like, imagine like tracking your workout like on a MacBook in the gym. Like you've got your whole like workout video, you're videoing yourself and you're tracking on a desktop. Okay. This next one is a data visualization. This says active screen. So like that would be cool. That would be super cool. So like you have a 60 minutes to complete your workout. This is where you are. Your rep set. I really like that. I don't know if we can get to the data visualization, like the graph thing, in the way that this is set up. But I think we should try it eventually. So let's say data viz of current workout. But let's break the data graph out of that, and that's what we're talking about here. But it should have. It should have this. I think this, as the workout goes on, show the status of the whole workout is essentially what we were talking about there. And then maybe later we can add the graph. The graph will be a whole feature in itself. Okay, so I think that's cool for our MVP for what we have now. Let's go ahead and make another file and call this roadmap. .txt, and this is literally going to be informed by our MVP document, but it's going to be like the actual code that we're doing. So let's just create the select workout, and we'll probably we won't map this out now. We're just going to get started and map it out as we go. So select a workout and then show all the movements of that workout. So that's what I'm going to code right now. So this will be just a list of workouts, and then we'll show all the movements of that workout.